Let's update you now on the latest from East London, where the EFF leader Julius Malema has been testifying in his firearms discharge trial. He's denied ever using a firearm or discharging it, or that anyone was in danger during the event. Sipha Kema is following proceedings for us. She joins us now. Sipha, good afternoon to you. This all goes back to the EFF's 5th anniversary celebrations some time ago. What did Julius Malema say on the stand?
Well, absolutely, Stephen. I mean, this is a moment, as he made it clear to the court, that he's been waiting for this moment for the past 6 years that this trial has been dragging on for. He wanted his time to actually say his version of events, of what exactly happened. And now, of course, there are key takeaways here from his testimony, where first he had actually denied using any firearm that had live ammunition. And now this goes back, Stephen, even to the defense's arguments yesterday with the first two witnesses, where they were doing comparisons and distinguishing between what a fake gun or a gun that fires blanks does, as well as an authentic gun. Now, of course, we also heard him when he was pressed on by the magistrate regarding endangering lives. There's that charge as well, where he says that now it sounds like, or seems like, the state is insinuating that the people of Mdantsane who were there that day, alluding that black people are animals, that they do not run away when they seemingly in danger, when a firearm is in danger. But of course, also saying that all of that was part of an act, that every anniversary, the EFF has an act, and he was using a fake gun or a toy gun, and also the fact that questioning why Adrian Snyman was accused, number two, saying that if that is the case, then Larry Mabunda, who also worked for the same company as Adrian Snyman, should also be on the dock with them as well. Why has he not been charged for that? I think let's also now, Stephen, just quickly bring in the NPA's regional spokesperson, Lukolo Kyali, just to also give us more on this from the NPA's perspective. We know that, I mean, Lukolo, the NPA, around the state, had said that they will continue with their cross-examination tomorrow, wanting enough time, of course, going over Malema's testimony that he gave today. Let's talk about that.
Yes, tomorrow as the state, we're going to use our opportunity that is provided by the procedure in court to cross-examine Mr. Malema, mainly on the matters relating to law, in as far as these charges are concerned. So we have asked the court to give us time, because he dwelled much onto other things that do not relate to the case. And the prosecutor now had to go back and listen to the record and be able to comb out matters that relate to the facts surrounding the case, so that he can be able to cross-examine him and prove to the court that the state has a case against him.
Mm-hmm. Now, it seems as though the defense has found loopholes with regarding the Fire Act control, the Firearm Control Act seen yesterday and today as well. You know, talking about a fake gun, talking about whether he's unfit to possess a firearm, that his house was not searched. DNA was not on the gun as well. Will that hinder, I mean, any progress that the state has made so far?
The strategy that the investigating team took in investigating the case was not supposed to have been dictated by the defense. All they wanted was evidence that would be able to stand the test of the court. And that happened, which is why the court didn't grant them the 174 application that they made. Meaning that as the state had brought enough evidence that they have to answer to. And we are hoping that the court now will be able to weigh what they have brought to court and what we did present to the court, and arrive at a correct decision. We still believe that we have a strong case against the two.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Kyali. That's Lukolo Kyali from the Eastern Cape's regional, of course, office. Now, of course, Stephen, something else to mention when it comes to state this morning as they opened, we saw Advocate Julius Caesar, who is representing the state, of course, going in hard at the defense's second witness, that's JC de Klerk, who's the ballistic experts, discrediting him rather and ripping his qualifications apart, asking him whether he was qualified qualified to give an expert analysis on this, saying that he hears what he is claiming to be or what he's accomplished, but asking whether when was the last time he went for a competency test, how many competency tests has he taken. JC de Klerk said that it was only the one time when he was at SAPS back in the late 80s, early 90s, and he does not remember. So this is something that the state was zeroing in, and also talking about a peer review from one of his former colleagues as well as closest friends, Kobus Estale, who resides in the US, that had assisted de Klerk in actually going over the evaluation and reviewing his report, and also the evidence and the comparisons between the evidence and his report. And that's when Advocate Caesar had said that how is it possible to use your closest friend as a form of review, and that it was not mentioned that it was a peer review as well. So I think, Stephen, tomorrow is going to be another show down here as the state will be cross-examining Julius Malema.
Sipha Kema, thank you very much indeed from the East London Magistrates Court. Do appreciate it. Well,